Dang it, that wasn't mic'd. That would have been so much cooler if that was mic'd. I'll do it again. Hang on. Pretend that didn't happen. Hello, children. That's what I said the first time. So, just in case any of you were curious. I'm sure you've noticed something different about me today. Yeah, believe it or not, when you pay $3,500 for lasers to be shot into your eyes, you get these really cool glasses. And I thought they would be appropriate today for MySims agents. Kind of my cosplay, if you will. They're not necessary. I only had to wear them for the first 2 days, but to be honest, they've changed me in more ways than one, you know? So we'll keep them on for a while, basically until they annoy me. That's how long I'll keep them on. And I really enjoyed scaring Dan these past couple of days. It's been a great joy in my life. But anyways, I hope you're all having a good day. Let's solve some murders or whatever, shall we? Yeah, this is my cool persona, basically. Yeah. You don't want to know where I was January 6th. Yeah. Thank you for the sub, Madison. And yes, you are a mod. I finally got around to adding mods that weren't Dan, even though Dan is always climbing and he literally can't do anything when I'm around. So yeah. It's been a good time. I can actually see. I realize the glasses might give the impression that I cannot. I can. I'm just wearing these for fun. It went well. It's all fine. Alright, let's get to it. Hey buddy, what's on your mind? Hey pal, do you think I should get the BBQ or garlic cinnamon turkey on a fork? I really did not like turkey when I ate meat. So yeah, did the LASIK thing on Friday, and it was honestly more, I don't want to scare anybody, it was more uncomfortable than I anticipated, but I think it's just because I have really small eyelids. And so, like, the part, even though my eyes were numb and I didn't feel anything, you can still feel your skin when they have to, like, clockwork orange you, basically. I assume that's what they were doing. I didn't like that part. That part hurt more than I thought. But that's just, like, me having beady little eyes, you know? That's not their fault. And, also, you're supposed to take a nap afterwards. And I've read online that, like, some people will get Valium or get, like, some stronger stuff to make them fall asleep or, like, be less anxious during the proceeding. Oh, I didn't realize that was, like, we're full house now. Should I fire people? I kind of don't want to fire people. But they only offered me Tylenol PM, and I was immediately thinking, that's not going to work, babes. That's not going to work. I am such an insomniac, and I have had my fair share of desperate nights where I've tried Tylenol PM or Benadryl to get me asleep, and it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't. I mean, I don't do it that often because that's not that good. That's not good for you. But even when I've done it, it doesn't work. Yeah. But the thing is, there's no non, I want to say creepy, but that's not the word. I felt really awkward being like, so you're going to give me the hard stuff or no? So I just didn't ask. And, like, obviously the worst they could have said was no, right? I did it to myself. But I couldn't fall asleep afterwards, which I think may have been why, immediately afterwards, your eyes kind of burn, like there's, like, lemon in your eye. It's not pleasant. But if you're asleep through it, then it's fine, you know? But I wasn't asleep through it. My eyes were closed. I was like, you know, I followed the instructions as much as I could. But because I couldn't fall asleep, my eyes kept burning for like 8 hours. It was like not pleasant. And I started like crying because I was just like, you know how it is. Like when you're in pain, you just feel like it's gonna last forever. So that was not pleasant. And I do think, oh, that's kind of cute. That's actually like the one cute thing in this game. My eyes are healing a little bit slower than normal. Like, not anything to be concerned about. Like, I can see 20/20, but I do, when I put the eye drops in especially, they get kind of hazy, and I've got like a little popped blood vessel, which you can kind of see. Not when I have these cool sunglasses on, obviously. But I mean, other than that, I'm chilling. Like today, it was really that first day that sucked. And now I'm cool. Now I'm a whole new person, you know? I know, I am not I am not hyping this up for people. It's just because I have anxiety. I mean, I think if I had just like, again, I probably should have just asked for something stronger. And like the story would have been different. Like I understand those things are like dangerous, but you know, it's not like I would have tried to get more than I needed or something, you know? I understand the gravity of that. I was just scared to ask because I feel like there's not a non-weird way to ask. And also just, you know, my eyes are built different apparently, and I think I just happen to be more sensitive to it, which is something you can't really know. But I'm not blind. And I'm not in pain, so that's cool. And my doctor, he was trying to obviously like keep me calm while we were doing the laser stuff, which doesn't take that long. It's only like 6-7 minutes. Felt really short. But he was like, "Oh, I see that you work in digital marketing," and I was like, "Yep, yeah." I didn't say yep. And he was like, "Does that mean you're an influencer?" And I was like, sure, something like that. And he's like, "You know, I've been hearing a lot about this thing called sharenting. You know what that is?" And I was like, "No, I don't know what sharenting is." He's like, "I heard about it on NPR. It's where these parents like vlog every aspect of their children's lives." And I'm like, oh, I know what you're talking about. No good. Let's put the ant farm on the foosball table. I think that's a good idea." And he's like, "Yeah, no good." While he's like lasering my eyes. Very profound conversation. He should start a podcast specifically with his LASIK patients. I feel like that would be good content. Oh, I thought my mic was muted for a second. Had a little panic attack. We're good. Yeah, he was a good time. It's always nice to have a captive audience that you can talk about NPR with and they can't protest. Yeah, exactly. Forcing everyone to hear his NPR takes. That's what I would do. That's what I would do too. I mean, that was basically like being friends with me before YouTube. Like I didn't have an outlet for these things, so I just would info dump on people and they would have to take it. And now I do it for a living, you know? Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so that was my weekend. Oh, I should have brought up the show H2O. I didn't even plug my channel. I was too nervous. He gave me a stress ball. That was pretty fun. I liked having the stress ball. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I feel like he's too busy doing other things to look me up. I don't know if I would be his vibe. Maybe. We're going to the beach, right? So I'm trying to look for something beachy. I would not be surprised if he was a radio rebel, you know? I could see him doing a little. For sure. Ugh. Rat TV. Don't get me started, Blue Star. I mean, basically the video is done. But, oh, Madison, your name's going, like, off the thing a little bit. It's basically done. I've just been having trouble exporting it today. So I panicked about that for a couple hours. And then, you know, as things tend to do, Dan helped me. And it's all fine. And it's going to be fine. But I was so panicked this morning about not being able to export it that I was, like, exhausted by the afternoon. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to watch Five Nights at Freddy's, like, Markiplier videos and export it tomorrow. Yeah. Don't get your LASIK done at Attaway General. Don't let Dixie D'Amelio do your LASIK. I don't have a day job anymore, Miss Cambot. I haven't really gotten a chance to talk about that. No, I left my day job like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I felt kind of weird because I was kind of like, I've kind of been like emotionally processing it these past couple weeks, and so on my last day when I didn't want to be on stream and be like, woo, because it wasn't really the mood I was in. Yeah. I mean, I didn't tell anybody, so that's the secret. I mean, it didn't happen that long ago. It's been literally like 2 weeks. Like the week before I got LASIK done. Yeah, I do want to make a... I kind of go back and forth on whether I want to make a video on it, because it's hard when you talk about employment stuff, because it's like, well, what if YouTube deletes itself and I want to get a job? Or I guess it wouldn't... That's a bad scenario. What if I get canceled online or something and I need to get a real job again? And there was a video of me talking about my like employment experience online. Like, would that impact my ability to get a job in the future? Like, that's kind of my concern. So it's like a hard... It's not that I don't want to tell people, it's just like, you know, at-will employment is a thing. I'm doing full-time content creation for now. Maybe a second channel, or I was thinking about just doing it at the end of my, whenever we reach 100K special, talking about it. But I can also, I don't mind talking about it with y'all, because it's also just a smaller audience. But I think the shortest way I can talk about it is when I went to law school. When well, first, when I was in college, I graduated early, and that wasn't originally planned. I originally came in as a poli-sci and econ major, and so if anybody has ever double majored, you know, you like front load a lot of your courses because you're anticipating doing twice as much work. And then I ended up dropping my econ major. I love how I'm having this very serious conversation with the glasses on, but I think that that's appropriate. I dropped my econ major, and then it kind of lined up to where basically all of my econ credits ended up being like all of the extra credits I needed for poli-sci. And my advisor in my second year when I was 19 was like, well, you can graduate next year. Like, you want to do that? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. And I was like, I guess I should take the LSAT, because I kind of had just been like saying I wanted to be a lawyer. Did I know what kind of law I wanted to practice? Did I know what being a lawyer was like? No, but I was like, that's what I've been saying, so I might as well just do that. And so I didn't really have a ton of time to think it through, and then and through no one's fault other than my own, you know, it was by my own design. And so then I applied to a bunch of law schools, and I get an amazing, like, full tuition scholarship to the law school I went to. But basically, because I graduated early and my parents, you know, I was in a position where my parents were helping me out with college, I still had like a couple thousand left in my 529 that they had saved for me. That went to my law school. That was like the only part my parents like helped me with. And then my tuition was covered, and then it was just paying like the random student fees and the textbooks and stuff. And then obviously like rent and food. But I was very lucky in that I was already in Baltimore. My partner was here, Dan was here, and they were like willing to help me out, you know? And so I was basically able to go to law school for free, or like for a significantly reduced price, which is not the norm. You know, I think the average law school debt when you graduate is like $100,000. Crazy. It's like, I don't like that that's how it is. And so as I was going through law school, when I went through my first year summer like internship, I was like really, really stressed about billable hours and I was questioning the work that we did, and like I didn't really feel fulfilled. And I remember my parents were just like, well, do you like what you're doing? And I was like, I hadn't even like really taken time to think about it, and I was like, I don't know. I'm just kind of doing it the way I've always done stuff, because I've always been a person who, like, you know, I do the things that I'm good at and I get good grades, and then I just keep doing that, you know? It wasn't really like with any thought, it was just kind of a reflex. And then in my second year, and obviously the pandemic hit, and I started developing my health issues that really impacted my energy levels, and like that went undiagnosed up until this year. So I was also dealing with the mental health thing of like having doctors be like, have you tried relaxing for half a second? And I'm like, yes, actually several times I have. Hang on. I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing. Don't mind me. I am finishing the story. But in my second year especially, I was like, I kind of want to drop out. And then I was like, I talked to my parents about it. I talked to Dan about it. And then they were like, well, what do you want to do, you know, besides that? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Was not doing YouTube at that time. And I mean, I feel like the creative things I wanted to do, like journalism or stuff that's more in like the writing or just creative fields generally, it just didn't feel like realistically attainable. And so I was like, well, I don't know. And I was like, I had this amazing privilege to, you know, basically be going to law school for free. And all the advice I ever got was like, the only thing you're losing is time. And it's not that I didn't like law school. I really loved learning what I was learning. It was like whenever I would be in the internships and stuff, where like what you learn in law school feels so different to what you do in law. And it's kind of hard to describe without like the context for it. But I mean, on like a large scale level, I have not met a lawyer who doesn't work a minimum of 50, 60 hours a week, with myself being the exception, really. And sometimes you're doing really fulfilling work, but a lot of time it's really tedious work or really draining work or really morally questionable work. And I remember being really jealous of Dan because he's a software engineer. And obviously like he has stressful days, but it's just like something he can separate from himself. And being a lawyer is so much about customer service in a way they don't prepare you for. And it's like a lot of like giving yourself in a way that you can't really anticipate until you do it. And so I remember when I was graduating, I was like applying for jobs that weren't lawyer specific. They were like JD Advantage. Like I remember I applied for like HR jobs, consulting jobs, stuff like that. And it didn't really turn up. To be fair, I was doing this while I was applying in law school. So like if I had waited until I graduated, maybe it would have turned out differently. And so I kind of just took the first job I got an offer from, even though I didn't feel like it was like a long-term fit for me. And I'm like, well, I'll do this and like see how it turns out. And then as I kept working, you know, my health issues got worse, and obviously YouTube took off, and like things on the law front stayed the same. It still was something I found incredibly stressful. It was something I found to be morally questionable at times. It was something I found to be like, it very much felt like Goldilocks and the Three Bears thing, where it's like you just can't, and maybe it's true with like any job. I mean, probably. I mean, definitely. Where it's really hard to find something that can be like emotionally fulfilling and also not, and pay enough for you to live and not work you 60 plus hours. And it kind of just felt like an impossible goal. And so I made it to a year working in law, and sorry, I realize I'm not playing because I don't really know how to just go off the boardwalk. I made it to a year in, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do with my life, because like it's not like I am banking on YouTube being a forever thing either, because that's not it. I also really thought I'd be able to jump in the jet, but whatever. No, don't do that. Let me see if I can... Hang on. It's hard to speak and think at the same time, would you believe it? Made it a year in, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I know that I look at like my law partner's lives, you know, 20 years down the line, and they're just like, I mean, some of them seem happy because they're genuinely interested in the work, and I've never felt that. And I just like don't want their lives, you know? It's just like not for me. And I'm like, well, something needs to change. And you know, I'm in a very privileged position where I have YouTube and stuff and a support system where I can take the time to figure that out. But it's like, I don't know, part of why I didn't talk about it right away is because like there's a lot of guilt that comes with that too, because like obviously it shouldn't just be me in this position. And like, why is that me in this position? Or I'll get DMs from people who are like, oh, it's so exciting to see someone who's like a lawyer and like, you know, also has time to like do all this internet stuff and, you know, is slaying all these things. And I was like, I'm not, you know? And I never meant to give that false impression to people, but it's also like, I don't want to disappoint people either. And it was just a lot. It's just been a lot. So I'm like kind of like still working through it. Aw, that's very sweet of y'all. So that's like the very short version of it. I'm just kind of figuring things out, and I would like to talk about it more publicly, because I also I don't want it to feel like a secret or that I'm like misleading people, because I think that's like not cool either. But it's hard to figure out how to talk about it and also make it like just accessible enough, you know? It's a hard, I haven't really figured out that balance yet, so I'm working that out. Also, I can't figure out, I thought we were supposed to be on the plane. Oh, we're supposed to take the train to the boardwalk. I just figured it out. Well, that's perfect timing. I figured it out, and we finished the serious talk. All while in my LASIK sunglasses, so yeah. Thank you all for your kind words. I realized I wasn't, I was seeing it even though I wasn't reading it out loud. I appreciate it a lot. I don't want it to be serious the whole time. Again, I didn't wear these for nothing, so. Yeah. No, thank you. I know a lot of my friends are in, you know, it's being in your 20s or your teens, you know, or maybe it's just life generally. To be honest, like even my dad, who's in his 60s now, still gets like, oh, what if I had done this thing with my career or this thing instead, you know? I feel like everybody gets like that. Yeah, Blue Star, you're right. It's just, I think I'm in a moment where I'm very aware that I have no idea what I'm doing and that I'm figuring it out, but like we're all like that all the time, you know? All right, Clara, you got to get over this whole imaginary friend thing. It's making you look less cute. Mr. Suckers is not imaginary. He's real and he's going to have a tea party with me. Look, I'm going to see Chaz's stunt show later. Don't embarrass us in front of Chaz. He's so dreamy. I'm questioning this already from the name. He is not. I should check out the boardwalk for available cases. Morcubus's goons are sure to be causing trouble. But you know, the exciting thing is, I'm able to have like a Patreon. I'm able to upload my streams more often. I'm able to have like a lot more time for exciting stuff. So it's not all sad times. A lot of it's very exciting. I think it's just, you know, I think it's just this time period where I'm a little bit in my feels. Slash, I also just kind of had as you heard, I kind of had a stressful day today. So I'm not this negative every day. It's just kind of a moment. Yeah, I am more excited than I am sad. It's just, you know, I got to get the sad parts out so that people are aware that it's, you know, I never want people to think that it's like all sunshine and rainbows, and like I don't want people to like compare themselves, you know. What are you doing at the beach, Dr. F? Research, studying the amazing science behind those tiny umbrellas they put in the drinks. It's fascinating. See, this is what I need to be doing with my life. I think I just found the answer. Carry on, Dr. F. Yeah, exactly. I will be a consultant on Attaway TV. I feel like a lot of opportunities have opened up for me. I could be a food tester on Delish. Now that Julia Tries Everything is over, there's a lot of options. Hello again, Tobor. Oh, sorry. I feel like Tobor isn't really the way to go. Oh, is this Chaz? I can sense that this is Chaz. Not so stellar, yo. Someone busted my boards on the beach. I'm gonna beach him off. I'm stuck here covering the shop. Any chance you can look into this for me? I'd be happy to help. Oh, it's Luke, not Chaz. I assumed. Sorry. Alright, thanks, Ash. Mucho appreciated. But honestly, now that you mention that, Blue Star, they totally would do a legal drama. It's just a matter of time. I can't believe they haven't done that at this point. Alright, those surfboards got smashed up pretty good. No doubt. What a bust. Looks like a Yeti was up in there with the cricket bat. Yeah, we will fight in the Denny's parking lot. It's only a matter of time. I'll fly to New Zealand. And I'll have a lovely time. And then I'll duke it out with Aziz. So when did this happen, Luke? Dunno, chiller. I've been laxing in my board shop waiting for the curl. Just came out to catch a wave and found all my boards like this. Alright, I'll check into it. Rad Cap'n Gracias. I hope that wasn't offensive. I don't know to who, but to someone. I should check out the broken surfboards on the beach. Maybe someone saw who broke the boards. I should ask around. Yeah, listen, I will gladly collaborate with anybody, really. Just the internet is a big place, you know. I am not opposed. Where are these broken boards, anyways? Thought they'd be over here, but I guess not. Busted open. I've recovered a set of intact saucers from the depths of this crate. Hey, babe. Hey, Summer, did you see what happened to Luke's surfboards? Can you believe I didn't? It happened while I was taking my 3-minute break. That's what I get for being lazy. Above your pay grade, Summer. I would not want to be a beach lifeguard. As someone who was a pool lifeguard, we constantly talked about how our lives were so much better than beach lifeguards because we didn't have to do that much real work. Yeah, cows live plenty. And now I'm gonna go sell them on Depop. That's what you get. These surfboards are totally busted, just like Luke said, and it looks like one of the broken pieces is missing. I should find the broken surfboard piece that is missing. Alright, we gotta look for them. Eat, I assume. Oh my god, they were riding a motorcycle. It's worse than I thought. Oh no. We're dealing with a real monster here. Could it be? I wonder. This motorcycle may match the tire treads on the beach, but it doesn't seem to be currently working. The bike's engine is busted. I'll need to find someone or something that has a new gasket. Yeah, let's just rifle through here from Barth. Oh no, Madison, I do not. It's also not a mandatory thing if you're not comfortable with it. But you know, I just figured if you wanted to do like polls in the chat or something, or obviously if like someone is making people uncomfortable and like being super offensive, we can have that discussion. But also like that doesn't seem to have happened yet, so I hope it isn't a high-stakes situation for anybody. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it's my job to make sure the stream runs well, so I don't want anyone to stress out about any rolls. Thought I would be able to take some stuff from here, but I guess not. The Chaz van. Oh, this is Chaz. I see. Oh my gosh, the hat. So cute. I wish we could fix up Chaz's stunt bike. It's broken? I'm his biggest fan and unofficial pit crew. I even have an extra gasket for his bike, but I'm not much of a mechanic. Yeah, I mean, Blue Star, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes, you know? Or, you know, for example, this would never happen in the history of my channel, but if like 600 bots follow me and y'all want to like help me out, like I would appreciate that, but like it's not, I can handle it. We handled it last time, I can handle it on my own. Yeah. Charlotte haters, obviously immediate ban. These sunglasses, if you don't like them, get out. You can all take out your wrath on those people. Alright, let's fix Chaz's bike. Anything for Mr. Chaz. Oh my god, we've got a gear puzzle coming up. I just know it. Alright. We're just gonna repair it without anyone's permission. That's the way you do it. I love these puzzles. My favorite. Hey, Weather Nerdy Boy. Greetings to you as well. Alright. Let's see what the situation is here. I realize this is not the most efficient way to do things, but like the vibe just feels right, you know? And when the vibe feels right, you gotta listen to the vibes. That's immediately wrong. Guys, scratch that. Don't listen to the vibes. This feels hard. Wait. Hang on. How does one? Or, I guess last time we didn't have to use all the gears either. What if I just like ignore it and do my own thing and make my own path? He's probably being very responsible about his corrective vision surgery. And I commend him. My favorite thing to do was just to walk into Dan's office and just be like this in silence until he noticed me. That was my favorite activity, my recovery pastime. Oh no, Madison. I also don't know how to help you, unfortunately. Again, if you don't want to be a mod, I will demod you. I'll do it like, I'll probably have to do it after the stream because I also don't know how to do that instantly. But you will not offend me. We'll do, I only have one more of these. I feel like that has to go there then. I don't know. I mean, that worked. I have an extra... I don't know. Now I'm thrown off because you don't have to use everything. Oh, but this doesn't work. Okay. I hate these gear puzzles. Well, no, I'm just wearing these for funsies. These were my LASIK recovery glasses, but, you know, now they're just who I am as a person. Nothing wrong with that. Oh wait, this one's connected. Okay. Maybe I just have to ignore this. I don't like this. I feel like I'm being set up to be made a fool here. Okay. I mean, that works. I guess if we just have the other one, we make the other one move. Yeah. What if this was just my merch design and we all looked like this? This is your future. That's what this is. I feel like I had so many pieces left over. I really don't like that you don't have to use all of the things. Does that mean there's multiple solutions? Yeah. Gear puzzles really make me feel like a little dummy-dumb, but it's okay, we did it. Alright, now to convince Chaz to give me a sneak peek of his death-defying stunt. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was what we were doing. Alright, Chaz. Hello, Chaz. So let's see the stunt. Take a note, chump. Chaz does not perform for just one person. Wouldn't be fair to my legion of Chaz fans. I feel ya, Chaz. I suppose that's a good excuse. Or maybe the stunt is just too extreme, even for you. That's it, chump. Nothing's too extreme for Chaz McFreely. Stand back and prepare to have your face blown off by awesomeness. Oh my gosh. The Kens are at it again. That's pretty sick. Whoa! No, it's in slow motion. Is he good? Okay, he's good. He's fine. Oh my god, we got a luchador jumpsuit we can match! Let's see if the treads from the stunt match match the ones I found earlier. Is this gonna be a DNA thing somehow? I have a feeling it is. I'm beginning to predict this game. How do I get over there? Get over there. I can definitely get over these things. Why is there an invisible wall? Oh, come on. You can talk to them. Just have some confidence. Chaz, know anything about Luke's surfboards? Hardly. Why would anyone want to waste their time with surfboards? They're just big floating sticks and not very extreme at all. I agree. It's kind of extreme. I hear Luke's pretty good. I tried surfboarding one time for like 30 minutes and I got knocked around a lot and I was like, you know, this isn't for me. I'll be honest, this isn't for me. I hear Luke's pretty good. Fat chump? Huh. She's got even a little too much sun, thinking he's so cool with his tan. Oh, I said that wrong. Tattoos and swimming ability. Oh, I'm blocking the... Dang it. I'll be sure to read out the things, because I'm blocking the text. Whoopsies. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Just wait until I rock my stunt. Then we'll see who's the real king of the beach. Well, you already did it, so... Okay. Is this how you do it? I guess? Why? Why is this the way it's done? Why? I'm very excited about what I just found. Training equipment, balls, gloves. These are all very exciting. Alright. Let's shake them. Really? Nothing? After all that? Do I have to jump from the train station? Why am I not... I can clearly I can jump over these things. Why is there an invisible wall if I'm meant to go over there? Also, why is my mouse going crazy? Okay, well... Fine. I didn't want to investigate it anyways. I guess. You want to let me over there? Blue Chazor. That would have been pretty epic. What's all this setup for? Hey, Chaz fan, here for the most extreme stunt ever attempted. Get to the back of the line and have your ticket ready. There is no line. There will be once you get in it. Okay, that wasn't helpful. Actually, that was not helpful. I feel like you can't... Does it want me to jump off the train station? Because I'll do it. I'm not scared. I'll do it. Okay, I won't do it. I'll walk on the train tracks. I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to solve this mystery, you know? Yeah. How do I get over there? Broken surfboard, witnesses. Okay. I'll just do the witnesses first. We'll procrastinate. Hey, so you're at the beach? Yuki likes the beach, scuba gear to rent, and lots of red faces to bite. Oh, I forgot I don't really like her. Maybe, yeah. Fair point, Madison. I'll try that. So you're running the MUBA stand? That's right. Come by for a free lesson or face biting. I just thought because we had to see him do the stunt that we had to do the actual tracks, but I don't know. Great day at the beach, isn't it? Oh my gosh, Goth Boy. His name is just Goth Boy. Oh yeah, yippee. I love standing out in the sun, getting sunburned, selling turkey on a fork. My life's dream is fulfilled. Okay, well that's not really witnessing a crime. A sushi stand on the beach? Indeed, my perfect sushi rolls require fish of incredible freshness. So now when I need fish, I can go right to the source. I see, smart plan. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Someone's having a good time over there. Ooh, Justice. I like Justice. What's going on, Justice? Yo, Ash, the temp tattoo business is good. Can I interest you in one? Thanks, but I think I'll pass for now. Oh, look at their sick flash. I'll get that. 100%. I kind of like the little skulls. Ooh, that flower's cute. I would do that. That top one. It probably wouldn't show up on my skin, but... Alright. Please, Mr. Boy is my father, call me Goth. Oh, I was about to say, oh, those are the tracks. No, they're not. They are indeed not. Alright. Approaching the bike. Oh. I see. I figured it out. The treads match. Oh, okay, we didn't have to do an analysis thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. Did Chaz, in a frenzy of wild stunts on the beach, smash Luke's surfboards? I mean, just you wait, Weather Nerdy Boy. We'll get to it, I'm sure. I feel like this part isn't necessary, but we're having fun. Okay. We still have to find the... Ooh, treasure chest. How do we get up there? This is where the hard platforming really kicks in. Oh, I did it! Yippee! Did we get anything fun? Surf tunes? Patterns? Okay, that's not that exciting. I really just care about the fits. Don't really care that much about the other stuff. Oh my gosh, buddy. Oh, I thought he was shaking... I thought he was shaking Evelyn, but he was shaking a gumball machine. I was about to be really concerned. But no, okay, we're good. We're all fine. Alright. Hello. What's the good word? Word is surf, and it's fully good out there today. Chia. Alright, I don't love that. This counter display has board wax, herbal tea, and spare fins. Ooh, can I get a bikini? That'd be fun. Board shorts, bikinis, and flip-flops sold here. Everything you need for a day at the beach. Alright. This investigation is going swimmingly, I would say. I'm gonna have to go into the recording booth and just go... It's like that, Vine, you know? Where the surfer guy's like, the guy was like, whoop-ow! And I was like, whoop-ah! I think they just put that into this game. That's all they needed. Oh, definitely turn on. Oh, I got excited. Oh, I cut off my dancing. I'm just always on that grind. I never stay around too long. I believe I can jump all the way up there. Security camera on top of the tattoo parlor has a good view of the boardwalk. Okay, that feels like something maybe for later. Whoop! Dang it, I missed it. Talk to you. No one seems to have witnessed the crime. Oh, hello. It's not really great for your skin. Alright, any idea who might have broken Luke's surfboard? Well, I don't want to be a tattletale. Taylor, if you have any information, it would help my investigation. Well, I didn't actually see the surfboards get broken, but I know that Chaz doesn't like Luke too much, and he thinks surfing is dumb. Chaz doesn't like Luke? Why? For some reason, Chaz thinks Luke is trying to outcool him and take his title of King of the Beach. Only one powerful man can exist on this beach. Why does he think that? It's probably because of that silly lifeguard. Luke gave her a surf lesson and now Chaz thinks Luke's trying to outdo him. Chaz thinks Luke is competition for King of the Beach. Was this a crime of jealousy? Ner. The I'm a Giraffe line. Was he, I mean, I know that video was in Colorado. Was he from Colorado? Or did he pack up that giraffe costume and go elsewhere? I know, I didn't go to this high school, but I know a lot of people from Baltimore County, because, like, they went to my college. I forget which school it was. It was somewhere in Baltimore County. This bitch empty. Yeet! That was filmed somewhere in Baltimore. Because a lot of people would talk about that. Oh, and also, Bryce Hall. Bryce Hall went to high school with a lot of people from UMBC. He didn't go to UMBC, but he was very annoying in high school, apparently, would you believe? Yeah, I also like to imagine the giraffe costume travels with him. Oh my gosh, can you imagine Greta Gerwig doing a MySims movie? We can only dream. I mean, maybe. I mean, property crimes are still a crime, I guess. Just a lame crime. This washed up crane contains a set of chipped teacups. I mean, maybe Blue Star. I mean, I don't know. I wish I had more specific stories. I really don't remember them at this point. I do remember my one friend took the same bus as Bryce Hall, and apparently Bryce Hall would like sit next to this one girl every day and just like bother her, and she would have her headphones in and he would constantly be trying to hit on her, and I don't remember the specifics of the story, but she was not interested. And so that was his memory of him. My friend, being that was his memory of Bryce Hall. And he was like, yeah. So it didn't really surprise me that he ended up being a big old doofus online. I feel like he's calmed down in the last couple of years. You really don't hear about Bryce Hall being a fool, but he was kind of a wild child for a couple of years and getting into shenanigans constantly. He like peed on his fans at one point, I think. Or I think he disputes that, but you know. That controversy is out there for a reason. You know what happened to Luke's surfboards? Yeah, Mr. Suckers broke them. He didn't mean to, he's just grumpy. Are we gonna become friends with the giant squid? Yeah, Mr. Suckers, he's a giant squid and my new friend. Alright, we'll enjoy the sun over here in a protected and safe manner. Taylor thinks I'm messing him up. Alright, Taylor thinks I'm making him up, but that's only because my two other best friends are imaginary and they don't like Taylor much. But bye, Calix Plenty. Grumpy? Yeah, he seemed cranky last time I saw him. Poor Mr. Suckers. I know, we should throw a tea party to cheer him up. You know how much giant squid like their tea. I do. Seriously? Oh, come on. He loves tea. Ash, do you think you could help me out? I'll just need help getting a few things. Oh my gosh, we already have plates and a teacup. This is going great. All we'll need is a blanket. Fuck, we don't have those. Teacups, saucers, spoons, a teapot, and tea. Oh my gosh, so many things. Okay, a sea monster named Mr. Suckers smashed the surfboards. I guess it's possible. How many? So many things. I know. We can't escape from Johnny Depp. Apparently not. Or Jared Butler. Apparently teaspoons are critical for throwing a tea party. I'll have to get my hands on some. Okay, here's what I need to find for the... Okay, cup, saucer, teaspoons, tea bag, teapot, blanket. Maybe they're buried in the sand? That's kind of my guess. Oh, you want to just destroy this? Let's do it. Let's ruin a child's day. Woo! She loves it. I was made to be a cop. Not me, this character. Don't take that out of context. Don't clip that. Let's see if they're in here somewhere. Oh, or we can build a sandcastle.
Yippee whibs!
Great. That's not tea, but the seaweed count?
Ooh, yes.
Are we gonna make seaweed slime? Tea? They'll never catch me, Weather Nerdy Boy. That's a secret. What can I move around here? Oh, oh, I see. Well, let's go see if someone left their tea up here, I guess. If I can... Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is becoming more and more of a platforming game the more I play it. Just getting texts out the wazoo, but can't bring myself to look at them. Simply cannot. Simply having wonderful Christmas time. Oh my gosh, a puzzle. I don't really get what the goal of what we're doing here is. We just want to complete the wall. Build complete the wall. Build the wall! Is that what we're doing? Okay. Okay. Or maybe it's like that? Well, that feels really hard. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, but I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. Okay, it actually wasn't that hard. I need to have more confidence in myself. Alright. Lock picking. Whoops. Lock picking. There we go. Now we can go. We can do it. These puzzles are fun. These ones I can get down with. Ugh. So good. Boom. Those remind me of like Professor Layton had a lot of puzzles like that. And they prepared me. Yeah, it was unlocked, babes. It was unlocked. I feel like I just heard Goose's head flop over. Or a ghost. Unclear. I guess y'all will just have to let me know if you see any ghostly activity in the back. I've got a platform once again. Oh. I really goofed that one right at the end. I really don't like how my mouse is going crazy. Alright. Is there any tea over here? Because if not, I'm gonna be disappointed. Alright, let's at least build the shortcut for ourselves. I don't even know what you mean, Weather Nerdy Boy. I can't even pretend. Is this an innuendo that the kids are saying? Because I can't say do I look like I'd be familiar with such a thing? I don't think so. I guess this is where we're supposed to have our picnic date, so I think I came here too early. No, not for me, not right now. Oh well. Okay. Well, if that's where we're going, that's where we're going. Let's just try the stores. That's how I say stores now. No. Let's see. You had herbal stuff.
Zorp.
Zorp, indeed. Anything I can borrow for a tea party? I knew it. Only the best, oops, only the best all-natural herbal tea, chock full of antioxidants and just bursting with eco-friendly flavors. I love. That's perfect. May I have some? Goldie kid, it's all yours. Totally enjoy. But first I gotta figure out how to get in my display case. What do you mean? You can't get the tea? Am I gonna have to do another lock-picking puzzle? Oh my gosh, give it to me. I lost my keys the other day. It was righteous. I was tucked in an epic barrel, straight cruising. Luke, if I can open your display, do you think I can score some of your tea? That's a deal, amigo. I mean, if I'm good for anything, I would hope it would be knowing all the innuendos. Is that not what being queer is for? What's the point? What's the point otherwise? Wearing a lot of rainbow stuff? I don't know. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Oh, that's a different song. Alright. We're breaking in. Boom. Yeah, exactly. That's the list. Be bisexual, eat hot chips, charge phone, and no innuendos. Exactly. Oh, speaking of, I need to... Just reminded me, I keep thinking I need to replace my phone battery because I went to Wisconsin last weekend and I was like barely on my phone because I was, you know, enjoying time with my friend. Was barely on my phone, but I had to charge it like 3 times in one day because it just like instantly drains, and I have very bad. No one has to tell me this. I like watch YouTube videos with my phone plugged in sometimes when I'm falling asleep, and I do all the bad battery health stuff. I know, but I've had this phone since like 2020, so it's also just Apple goes like after a certain amount of time, you know? But there's nothing like wrong with the phone, so I don't want to get a new one. I have to go get a new battery. Very hard for me. Alright, I have an old Watanabe family teapot. May I borrow it? I promise to return it once the tea party is done. Oh, he's chopping. Only if you are an honorary Watanabe. Bring me 4 clumps of kelp for my seaweed. Oh, dang it, I only have 1. And we'll give you this honor. Thank you, Madison. I appreciate the thoughts and prayers in this hard time. That's the real struggle I'm going through at the moment. Alright, let's get this kelp. But it's kind of stressful because, like, I couldn't even use my phone for, like, the 2-hour plane ride because I would have, like, my phone would have been dead by the time I landed, and I wouldn't have been able to, like, text the people who are picking me up going forward and back. It was very unfortunate. I had to, like, read my book instead. Can you imagine? It's pretty horrifying. Is there an oil spill out there? BP? Is that you? Or Sigu? Sure. That's what that is. Woo! I'm glad you're having fun. I also picked this up. Thank you. I mean, I had already read it by the time I got on the plane. I read, I was trying to think of the title because it's very long. I just read You Just Need to Lose Weight and 19 Other Myths About Fat People. It's by Aubrey Gordon. She does the podcast Maintenance Phase, which I feel like y'all might have heard of. It's pretty popular. It was pretty good, but honestly, if you've listened to the podcast, I don't know if it's worth buying because a lot of the stuff she talks about is already on the podcast. But it was a good airplane read. But I also I got Midnight Library in Asheville. And I read my other book I got in Asheville first. I've been meaning to read Midnight Library for like years because that was like, you know, a super popular book like years ago. But I still have to read it. So that'll be for my next airplane trip. I honestly don't read a ton, for pleasure anyway, because I read a lot for work, or at least I did, and even like now I read a lot for work. Because basically I would like be reading cases, and then a lot of times I would be reading like a celebrity memoir or like Rhyme and the Runaway Twins, you know? And so it would kind of be hard to read for pleasure, but I always like to read on vacation. I get into it a lot when I'm traveling. Because I really like just having like 4 hours where there's nothing else I can do but read. Like I do like it, it's just hard to... I'm not someone who can do like an hour a day type of thing, even though I definitely should. Alright, hey chef, I got all the kelp you asked for. Arigato, Ash. You are now a Watanabe. As promised, you may use the Watanabe family teapot. But generally speaking, I like to read non-fiction. It's really been... Midnight Library is probably the exception, not the rule. I like to learn stuff. I think it's interesting. I think memoirs are fun. Watanabe's teapot, short and stout. I didn't even know there were... Actually, maybe I did. Aren't there H2O manga? Or did I also make that up? I might be thinking of the Click manga, which does exist. I know about that. Alright, we've got a teapot. We need a blanket. Would that not just be like a beach towel? That would be my thought. Do you have anything for tea? Well, do you need spoons? I do, actually. They keep sending me spoons for the turkey on a fork cart. I mean, really? This suffering is endless. Anyways, help yourself. Yeah, there you go. A rare gift from Goth Boy. Spoons! Alright, now I should find some tea for this tea party. Alright, didn't we already do that? Did I not actually get the tea? Oh my gosh. I'm such a silly Billy. I was just so excited about picking that lock, I just walked right away. Alright, now I just need tea. Not tea. I need a rug. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that should not be hard to find on a beach. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Madison, is probably best not to think about what herbs are in that tea. You know, we take what we can get. Can we not just take this as a blanket? You want to leave? Oh, you're itching? I don't want to interrupt what you got going on. What's up, Goose? You want to leave? You want to abandon me? Oh, you know what? We got pause for a sec. I gotta do eye drops. Hang on, I'm gonna turn off my camera so y'all don't have to see that. Yeah. Alright. I love... I was about to say, Madison, I agree. I love how there was just maniacal laughter as I cut away to do my eye drops. Alright, I'm back. My eyes are refreshed. I normally have alarms on, but I figured I could remember, at least just for the stream time, you know? Anyways, if I were a blanket or a rug, where would I be? Or maybe I have to ask the Morcubus lady, because I guess that's why she's here, right? Don't have to ask Chaz. No, not her. Oh, I can talk to him again, still? Great day at the beach. We already had this conversation. Okay. Maybe Mr. Justice. That looks like a rug to me. Do we have to get tatted? Anything I can borrow for a tea party? You're welcome to the old blanket on my shop's floor here. Been meaning to replace it. Pink doesn't sell alternative body art. I disagree. Thanks a lot, Justice. I should go pick up the pink blanket on the floor of Justice's tattoo parlor. Fun fact. My great uncle Charlie, he owns a tattoo shop, or he did. I think he sold it because he like retired. His tattoo parlor is in the Morgan Freeman movie, The Bucket List, where Morgan Freeman and some old white guy, I forget the old white guy's name, they get tattoos, and they get tattoos in my great uncle Charlie's shop in LA. And I think they also used it for like the Steve Jobs biopic that was like in 2010 or something. Like there's a scene where Steve Jobs gets beat up in an alleyway and they use the alleyway outside of his tattoo shop. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Alright, I think that's it, no? I've got everything we need for the tea party. That's great, Ash. Hooray! Tea party! Won't Mr. Suckers be delighted? I sure hope so. So now what? Mr. Suckers is sulking by the tide pools down past the docks. I'll head over and meet you there when you're ready. Babe, I already know where we're going. Honestly, Madison, me too. And we're all closer to celebrities than we know it. I also just always thought it was funny that my, like, great uncle had, like, 2 full sleeves of tattoos, because he's on, like, my more conservative old white people side of the family. And so I just know that his his career path was a sense of stress and drama for the family. No one's told me that, but that's just a gut instinct I have. And so for that reason, I love it. He also, his favorite dog is a Chihuahua, and he has lots of like little Chihuahuas, and he's like, you know, who doesn't love like big buff guy with little Chihuahuas? That's always fun. Alright, there we go. We are on our way. For tea. I remember when I had a British friend and they were like, do you want to have tea? And I was like, that's like a real thing that you people do, not just a joke. And I didn't actually have to have tea. It's just like an excuse to have snacks, and that as a red-blooded American I can get behind. Afternoon snacks? Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I'm here. Let's get the tea party started. I have a British friend. I'm here. Let's get this tea party started. I mean, to be fair, they were like my friend in high school. I follow them on Instagram. We haven't talked in a while. Maybe I should reconnect and be like, hey, just thinking about that time we had tea together. I think they would be pretty offended. They're pretty like anti-royalist and stuff. You know, they're a woke British person. Because, you know, I have good taste. I'm not friends with colonialist. Alright, yeah, Mr. Suckers and I can't wait for the tea party to begin. Alright then, let's see this, Mr. Suckers. Oh, and also my little in college was... She was of Irish descent, but she lived in England. She was an exchange student. She was actually British, so I shouldn't say. I've had a more recent British friend than that. In case I don't want Megan to think I forgot about her. Alright, everything is set up. Time to sit down and lure a sea monster out of hiding with a steaming cup of tea. Yeah. No. I know 2 whole good British people who are very nice. Alright, Mr. Suckers is real and oh my... Okay. I don't know if I like him that much. I did not have tea with my little, no. We had Taco Bell. And she asked for, can I please get a taco with pico de gallo? He said, like, she pronounced the L's in gallo, pico de gallo. And she got really excited because when we went to semi-formal, we had like a yellow school bus pick us up, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, the yellow school bus is real!" She was really excited about that. She was also really drunk because British people drink hard. They like drinking culture. Even just I feel like in Europe, it's like a whole other level than at least what I'm used to. And it was intense. It was intense. I could not keep up. What happened to those surfboards on the beach? Gurgle, gurgle, slurp, gurgle, gurgle. Yeah, what you said. I think there actually are Taco Bells in, like, London. But I don't think that they're the same, necessarily, because we have, like, a lot of chemicals and stuff that they don't have. So I don't think it tastes the same. I know they had Chipotle, because they got Chipotle in Frankfurt, like, around the time I was leaving. Like 2014, and I was really excited about it, but then their portion sizes were like smaller than a normal Chipotle, and I was like, well, that's like the whole point, so this is no fun. All right, did he say that he did the thing? Oh, we still never found the broken surfboard piece. I guess I should do that. Do I have to? I feel like we solved it. So can you understand the Kraken? I mean, Blue Star, I would not know. You could tell me that, and I'm like, sure, maybe. Maybe they are just under different names, but... I couldn't tell you. He said, thanks for the tea party. And I know the makeup and stuff we would get would sometimes be different, or, like, products you could get in the US you couldn't get in the UK or in Germany. Like, I remember I used Essence makeup a lot, and that is a brand that exists in Ulta, but it's not, like, nearly as common as it was in Europe. I feel like that brand was everywhere. Obviously, Revlon's a lot bigger in Europe, because it's like, get the London look. I don't know if it's actually a British brand, but they definitely sell it a lot more. Such people buy it a lot more. Alright, can you ask him about the broken surfboards? He didn't mean to break stuff, he was just upset because of all the noise around his home lately. Restless? So he could have come ashore at night and broken them by accident? I guess so, in the dark. He said there's something underwater that's making a lot of noise and disturbing his sleep. Oh my god. Kill him. Get your revenge, Mr. Suckers. Mr. Suckers claims he destroyed them some things, but was only acting out because his home has been disturbed. I mean, he confessed. Okay, I guess we gotta find where this surfboard is. I might just look it up. Because we've solved it. We've solved the crime. And I've been running around and I haven't found it. Baked beans on a flour tortilla topped with curry and bread pudding or something. Yeah, I mean, Megan and I, that was the one thing we ate a lot together. Megan was my British little. We ate Indian takeout quite a lot. She loved Indian takeout. And that was the thing we could bond over. Because my big, her G big, she's half Indian, so like we all knew where to source the good stuff, the authentic stuff. so we ate well. All right, missing half. Examine the broken piece near the big pile. Okay, apparently it's right near the big surfboards, and I've just missed it this whole time. Their Chinese orders come with curry and chips. I miss this TikTok drama. I also never ordered Chinese food when I was in the UK. But also, do you mean like chips, like British chips, like fries? Or American chips? Oh, is this it? Oh my gosh. What? Why did the Kraken get goo on the surfboard? What kind of goo is on this surfboard? Hopefully Roxy back at HQ can identify the slime covering this broken surfboard. I mean, to be fair, it's not the default thing, but I know like the Chinese restaurant that we order from does offer fries. I don't know how many people actually order it because like it just feels unnecessary when like for me I get General Tso's bean curd, like General Tso's tofu basically, but it's already fried, so why would I Like, at best, you would maybe get, like, an egg roll to go with that, but, like, you don't need fries with that. It just would throw off the vibe. It doesn't make sense. To me, anyways. Oh my gosh, I was about to say, did I just solve it first try? I did not solve it first try. Burr. No, that'd be bad. Do that one. That one. Oh, boom! I did it! This slime appears to be from some sort of sea creature, although I detect faint traces of chamomile. Okay. According to the forensic analysis, something very strange came in contact with these boards. I mean, we know. We know. I should report my findings to Luke. Let's go. Let's go. Start some drama. I was about to say, Luke, where are you? Hey, Luke, I think I know what happened to your birds. Yeah, that's wicked news. Give me the lowdown. So what's the verdict, brah? Who gave my boards the smash down? Yeah. It was a kraken. His name is Mr. Suckers. Clara and I had a tea party with him and he explained everything. Don't worry, it won't happen again. Okay, I mean the boards are broken. You don't believe a word of this, do you? I believe. Okay. For a future like that, I have to believe, dude. I mean, okay. We did it. That's one mystery solved. I can't stop looking at myself, and y'all can't even tell. Luke was so stoked with my help, he gave me a matching set of his and her surfboard for the HQ. Oh. They're in pretty good shape, too. One just has a tiny bite out of it. Sick. Okay, we still have 2 more cases to solve. Dang, I thought we were gonna be finishing this next week, but I feel like I need to pick up the pace. Oh no. No! We need to be picking up the pace. What's doing, Justice? Sorry, kid. No time for idle chat. My crab traps are missing. That's no good. Anything I can do? Well, kid, you can find out who did it so I can bring him a world of hurt. Interested? Yeah, I'll look into it. Right on, kid. Let me tell you what I know. Go ahead, Justice. Thanks, kid. Sorry to bug you, but like I said, I got real problems with my crab traps. I didn't know you kept crab traps. Kid, I've been all over the world and eating a lot of different grub. Take it from Justice, there is no finer food in life than the crab cake sandwich. Yeah, crab cakes are pretty good. They're the best! That's why I set up my own traps. I'm addicted to fresh crab. He is out of control. But now, no traps. And no crab! You gotta help me, kid. Find out who stole my traps. I should check out where the crab cages were attached. There are a lot of people on the boardwalk. Maybe one of them knows about the missing crab traps. I don't feel like talking with people at this moment, so I'm gonna go down here instead. Ah! Okay. The rope that was anchoring the cage is frayed, but the cut is clean as if made by a sharp blade. Are there any other clues near the ropes that once held Justice's crab traps? Justice is a cool name. I'll never be as cool as Justice. Footprints, footprints, footprints. I was about to say, what is this game without footprints? Let's track them. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Oh, dang it. You're safe, Dr. F. The flipper tracks start at the water near the missing traps, but where do they enter the water? Do 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 do. Oh, dang it. I'm losing it. I noticed some sand piles near the flipper prints. I wonder if they hold any clues. I knew the sand piles were something. 2 people still feels like a lot, Madison. I don't think I've ever met someone named Justice. The flipper tracks lead to and from the pier. Someone there is sure to know who made them. Alright, let's look at sand. Sand pile. Oh. That's not what I... We can do this too. This works as well. Woohoo! Alright, dig. Oh my god, a knife! This must have cut the crab trap ropes. Was this knife used to cut the ropes? Who does it belong to? I'm sure they're gonna confess right away. I love Dr. F laughing maniacally. You got any thoughts about this? Dr. F, is this your knife? This must be the knife I sent back in time to the disaster of 79. Return to me at last. Oh, knife, how I've missed you. I found it in the sand over there. I see, and it seems to have fish on it. I suppose this is not my knife. Never mind then. Alright, don't waste my time like this. Well, like you need a knife for sushi. Chef, do you happen to be missing a knife? Ah, yes, my best blade is gone. It could cut through driftwood as easy as spicy tuna. I found this knife on the beach. Perhaps it's the one you lost? Oh, I thought Goose was by the door. We're good. Alright, ha, that is indeed mine. This has earned you a complimentary hand roll. How did you come to possess it? I found it in the sand near the missing crab traps, which happens to be cut from their lines. Can you explain this? There is no honor in catching crabs in traps. I hunt them with only my knife and wits. I must have dropped it returning from my last swim. A woman named Justice. That's also cool. Is it... This might be like too much of a intro to sociology question. Is it internalized misogyny to say that I think like femme presenting people with like mask names, I think that's really cool. Because I feel like you don't necessarily say that for the other way around. But like I think girls like named, or like women named Ryan, I don't know why Ryan was the example I thought of first. Or, I mean, Dylan can be a name for either gender, I suppose, or either, any gender. But I like, I think like mask names on femme people, I just always think that's cool. Alright, talk. What are your thoughts on the missing traps? I have some ideas, but business is down and I only get paid on drumstick commission. Oh my gosh. So I can't talk now. They need to unionize. But there's no customers in sight. What will it take to get your help? You could buy a turkey on a fork. It's turkey on a fork. I'm required to ask if you want extra gravy. Who wouldn't want extra gravy? Oh my god, we got turkey. I never liked turkey. Even when I ate meat, it was not my thing. A meal fit for a tourist, so remember when I said business was down? It's because Chef Watanabe over there. That's it? What does that have to do with the missing crab traps? Mr. Darcy is a good example. There you go, Madison. You know, Dan and I went to go see the new Barbie movie, and like only a very minor spoiler, but there's the part that references Pride and Prejudice, and Dan, it turns out, had never seen or read Pride and Prejudice. And I was like, Daniel, how have you lived? How have you not known that Mr. Darcy has too much pride, and she has too much prejudice. You have, like, what a life to live without pride and prejudice. So, we need to make him watch it. Dan and I have been watching a lot of the old Barbie animated movies. That was my first priority to make him watch. But he'll be watching Pride and Prejudice. We'll be watching the Keira Knightley version, just because that's the version I watched growing up. I haven't seen the other ones, but I'm sure they're great as well. Like, I love Colin Firth, so I'm not opposed to it. But the Keira Knightley version is just, you know, the one I'm familiar with. Yeah, I feel like Casey's one that works for any gender. My cousin is Taylor, and she's a woman, but I feel like that also is a name that works for anybody. I do like, or Rory is a name I really like. That's my grandfather's name, but obviously like Gilmore Girls, like I feel like plenty of femme people can be named Rory too. Or Ren. Ren was another one. Cause like, I don't know if I'll have kids, but I've always thought the idea of like, I feel like having a more androgynous name would work, cause you know, you don't know what your kid's gonna want to be when they grow up, or like what's gonna work for them. So I'm like, I feel like something neutral like that will be good no matter who they end up being, you know? Any idea about who would want to take your crab traps, Justice? Well, I have some suspicions, like that girl Clara and that sushi chef. Why do you think it was Clara? Because I caught her the other day trying to free one of my crabs. Said it was mean to trap them. Do you think she tried again? I scolded her pretty good when I caught her the first time. I'd be surprised if she tried again, but you never know. I mean, technically the name Ashley started out as a man's name, but no one names like boys Ashley for like the past 100 years. So it used to be a unisex name. So I don't know, maybe it'll evolve. But also, I'm good. I'm good not naming a kid after me. I love my parents, but they named me Ashley and my sister Sarah, which ended up being like easily top 3 baby names for both years. Like, both of us grew up with like 4 other Ashleys and like 5 other Sarahs in our class every year. And I'm like, parents, why couldn't you have been more original? My middle name's Marie. Like, come on. My sister's middle name is Elizabeth. My parents didn't try even a little bit to be original. All right, can I ask you more about your suspicions? What about Chef Watanabe? Well, his business is raw fish, and crab meat is the most delicious food ever. Maybe he got tempted. From Evil Dead? Is that a video game? Or is that a show? I've never met a boy named Ashley, but I mean, I guess it's my own name, so like I'm biased. I don't think it's that cool. Do you have any proof that the chef did it? Lakin. Well, I didn't actually see him do anything, but I installed a camera on the roof of my tattoo parlor. Maybe it caught him in the act. Oh, I do remember that. I do have a list of names that I like. Let me see if I can pull it up. Because I try and find... Yeah, let me see. These are the ones I have. I have 5 on my gender neutral names that I like. Rory and Ren, which I already talked about. Lennon, Drew, and Kit. That's what I got. And I have like maybe like 6 sort of more masculine names, and then like 7 like femme names. I think the name Kit is pretty cool too. A girl named Joe. Blue Star, you were testing me. Yeah, Blue Star. Yeah, I guess a girl named Joe would be pretty cool. But yeah, I've never met a Kit in real life, but I think Kit is a cool name. For any gender. Alright, we're hacking. Silence. I need to be hacking right now. I asked Dan today, because he's a software engineer, if hacking into the mainframe like means anything, and he said no. That was kind of disappointing. Why would you even do these other loops? Uh-oh. I don't know which was the right path. Okay. Woo! We're cutting it close. Is it the name from Attaway General? I never remember the names of, like, especially TV shows I watch for YouTube. The names all blend together, because especially the names in Brat TV, none of them sound like real people names. Like, there was a character on the Chicken Girls whose name is Robbie Robbins, and his mother is Robin Robbins. And because half of the names are like that they're just like complete goofy like nothing, I don't pay attention to the actual names. Like, I don't remember what Dixie D'Amelio's character's name was on Attaway General. I do not. That was Dixie D'Amelio. Yeah, Rhyme and Harmony. Like, how am I supposed to... Why would I bother remembering the names if we're not going to be taking this seriously? Yeah. I feel like the Chicken Girls is especially egregious. Yeah, Rhyme, Harmony, Trombone, and Clarinet. Those are the parents. Yeah, no one on the Brat TV shows has real names, so there could be a character named Kit. There's also probably a character named, like, I don't know, Tofu. They take it as seriously as they want to. It changes day to day. Yeah, when I think Kit, I do first think of the American Girl doll. I didn't have a Kit doll growing up because my cousin had a Kit doll. And so you know how, like, a doll is always, like, you associate with a specific person with American Girl doll. And so, like, and it was basically just based on, like, hair color for me as, like, you know, a white person who had, like, unlimited options to pick from. So I'm like, oh, Samantha has long brown hair and bangs, so, like, I'm a Samantha. Because that was, like, the closest option for me at the time. And my cousin was blonde, so I'm like, oh yeah, sure, she's Kit. And, like, no one really liked Kirsten, so... Goth Boy blames Watanabe in the crab special, but what does the chef have to say? I feel like we already asked. Are there any other clues? Oh, we still haven't solved the clue thing? Oh, one of the non-binary characters on Chicken Girls, I do remember their name. Their name was Emerson. And I think Emerson's a pretty cool name. I do think Benny is a cute name, but the thing is, Dan's parents, they have a dog named Ben who's visited us several times, and I call him Benny. So I would just think of Ben the dog anytime I met someone named Benny. But you know, that's just my own personal associations. Same with, like, at my childhood dog growing up, his name was Spencer, and so anytime I hear about a person named Spencer, I'm like, that's just my dog's name. Like, what are you doing? Even though that's fully a human name. Yeah, I feel like Bens are kind of a hit or miss. I feel like it's hard because, like, Ben's such a common name. One of my childhood crushes was named Ben, but he wasn't like a person I talked to. It was more just like I liked the way his face looked, and I was like, I'm just gonna have a crush on him because you know how, like, you're just like, I don't have a crush on anyone lately. I feel like I should pick someone. Ben, that's who I pick, and then I'll be like, well, secretly, I like my friend, and I'm not gonna admit that to myself, you know. So I was Ben was my middle school crush, but I don't think he was actually that great or exciting of a person. I've known some nice Bens, I've known some not great Bens. I feel like you meet too many of them for there to be a blanket statement. I say that even though, like, Jake is also a very common name, but, like, Jakes are bad. We all know this. Ben was my beard, exactly. Any idea who'd want to take them? Hi, that girl Clara. She thinks it's cruelty to animals to make sushi. Does she not realize it's delicious? Your Honor. It tastes delicious. Clara objects to the use of seafood as well as food. She has motive to smash the crab traps in protest. Who's Clara? Well, apparently we still need to go back and examine the crab traps. Are you Clara? Oh no, this is not. Oh, this is Taylor. Ooh, is that a knife? How cute. I once had a pink knife I used to cut ribbons for my stuffed animals. Wasn't that cute of me? Yes, yes, very cute. Thank you, Taylor. Enjoying the weather? Okay, yeah, this is Clara. Okay. You bet, when it's nice out, I like looking for animals in the water. I saw 2 dolphins and a surfer already today. Okay, we're not gonna ask her about the sushi thing? Knives can be fun. You heard it here first. Have you seen anything suspicious recently? Something suspicious? How do you mean? Anything lurking in the water nearby that could have taken Justice's crab traps? No, but now that you mention it, I did see something strange the other day. Strange how? While on duty here, I thought I saw a weird boat way out in the ocean. When I got my binoculars, it had disappeared into the water. Summer says she saw a strange ship out in the water. Could it be related to the crab traps? Alright, mysterious shadowy figure took the crab traps. That seems to be the answer that we're being led towards. And I assume that's gonna be the answer. Alright, do we examine the goo again? The black liquid floating on the waves is thick and shiny, reflecting small waves of color in the sun, rainbows of color in the sun. That's all. Oh. I wonder if analyzing it will reveal more. Get out the Dawn dish soap that's also made of petroleum. But shh, fine. They got cute little ducks in the commercial, so don't even think about it. Puzzle. Okay, yeah, because it can't be the purple ones there. Oops, I keep accidentally clicking the tutorial. Let's do that. Oh, dang it. What to say? Did I just solve it immediately? I in fact did not. I did no such thing. But I feel like that has to be how it goes down, at least that part. And this. There we go. My analysis shows the substance you found in the water is a special type of aquatic lubricant. Okay, that was not where I thought we were going. But that's still oil, right? Oil is a lubricant. Was there some kind of vehicle involved in this crime? Oh my gosh, a submarine! Okay. What else are we doing? Sims on the boardwalk have many theories. What do you think of... What do the rest of them think? Following up... Oh, I forgot about the footage. I immediately forgot about that. I did immediately forget about the security footage. Ugh, what would I do without a checklist? Like a bullet journal for crime. Alright, hello. You wanna let me examine it? Or am I gonna have to get all the way up there? No? No? I know I could examine this before. Hello? Follow up on the footage. The security could... I feel like... Am I blacking out? We didn't watch security footage, did we? Am I really not seeing things? Did I really forget that? Oh god. Okay. Ugh, I just freaked myself out. Did I really forget that? Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. You went behind the surf shop. Can I ask why? Yuki did no such thing. Well, the video was I too focused on talking about gender neutral names that I forgot this happened? Well, the video surveillance I watched says differently. Oh, that Yuki had to make a business call. What kind of business? Mooba stuff. So Yuki made a business call for the Mooba stuff. Maybe the phone will reveal more information. I've got a bunch of stuff to talk to her about. Have you rented swim fins to anyone recently? Yuki did. The sushi chef rented fins. And a snorkel. Chef Watanabe? Did he happen to say what he wanted them for? Or where he was going with them? Sushi chef wanted Mooba things for swimming in the water. He went downstairs toward the boat. Yuki says that Chef Watanabe was headed straight for the traps with snorkeling equipment. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Well, Madison, if you're not a witness, then truly we'll never know. The people watching the VOD will have to review the footage for me. Even though this strange phone in the booth seems ancient, I still might be able to extract some useful info if I can hack it. The only way to discover Yuki's business call is to hack the phone booth. Oh no, Yuki! Look away! We're being surveilled as we speak. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Right, the last number down from this phone is 1-800-555 Paint It. That seems like too many numbers. The records from the phone booth show that Yuki placed an order for paint, but why? Why? Know anything about the missing crab traps? Yuki doesn't know anything about cages for crab. Yuki likes turkey on a fork. Got it, so you didn't see anything suspicious? Nope, Yuki's been at her stand all day, renting Mooba things. Not even a face bite today. Okay, that doesn't say anything about the paint situation. Does she have paint cans near her? Doesn't look like it. Alright, what else? What else? Bumbu should place an order for paint. Okay, well now I really am like, huh? Huh? Examine. This dune buggy has seen better days. Guess we can try looking over here, see if there's anything interesting. No? Who haven't we talked to? Pretty sure we talked to everybody on the beach. Oh, we still have more stuff to talk to her about. Summer, what's up? Hey Summer, what else is new on the beach? Funny you should ask, I was just patrolling down by the pile of surfboards and noticed a strange smell coming off the water. Oh no, a funny smell. It smelled like chemicals. I first noticed it in the breakers across from the big rocks beneath the scuba stand. Are they turning the frogs gay? Luke! Talk to me. Talk to me, Luke. Hey Luke, how are the waves today? Well, the swell is killer, but there's something up with the water near the buoys past Summer's lifeguard chair. What's up with the water? Well, I was shredding over that way earlier, and I started feeling a little ill and kind of itchy. Also, the waves were sort of glowing. Glowing? Totally. Killer, right? I must have really been shredding. Alright, let's go right into that radioactive water, if that is the case. I'm ready for it. Give it to me. Oh. It appears I cannot. Come on, let me live my life. I want the radioactive juice. Okay, fine. Fine. Guess we haven't really talked to... Trying to see. And we haven't talked to you, but you don't have anything to say. Talk to you. See if Justice has anything? No? No, nothing from Goth Boy. We already talked to Luke, so that's useless. Doctor! Doctor, you're our only hope! Please! Science-infused beach beverages. What's up, Doc? Did that tantalizing noxious radiation drive you to the far end of the beach? May I pour you a tall glass of electronade? Wait, what? Radiation? Yes, good old trace nuclear waste. The other end of the beach reeks of it. Why are there traces of nuclear fallout on the beach? There are dozens of potential explanations. Mutant sand dollars, nuclear mini-subs, pulling water skiers. We may never know.
Sweet Ghana.
Is there any way I can find the source of this radiation?
Oh.
Find me some scientific items and I will fashion you a super detector. It will detect anything. Dr. F can fashion a super detector, but I first need to collect a megaphone, atomic converter, auxiliary sensor. Oh my god. From where? Let's extract some stuff, I guess. No, not from there. Oh, whoops. I'm not looking up where the items are. Oh, the walkthrough literally doesn't even tell me. It just says collect all the items. Fine, I will. It's not hard, I just wanted to get further than this today. I'll do it on my own. That's fine. I can handle it. There's no way to treat a perfectly good engine. Really? Nothing? Nothing to extract? No? Oh, I can talk to Chaz about stuff. This is new. What's going on over here? Well, chump, you're a little early. Chaz, king of the beach, is getting ready for his most extreme stunt yet. I'm no chump. Thank you, Madison, for believing in me. It's very appreciated. You know where I can find a megaphone? What? I can barely hear you over all the stupid surf music blaring from the loudspeakers above us. Oh, haha. I can do it. Yeah, there's a reason there's not a walkthrough for this step. It's like, just do it, you know? Stop being a little baby. Do I really need to get up all the way? I'm scared. Oops. I'm as close as I can be. What do you want? This megaphone speaker might come in handy. Alright, megaphone auxiliary sensor for us sensing stuff. Security camera? That's the only thing I can think of. No. Cash register. Antique cash register. It has an auxiliary set. No, it does not. In fact, it's not. Oh, you have nothing. Nothing to say. Ah, I did it again. Ah. This is a disaster. Oh, the phone booth. It's the phone booth, isn't it? Alright, stop being cute and take whatever thing we need from here. No? Really? I thought I was thinking in portals. I mean, apparently we're a cop. We're just doing what you have to do. Be a cop, I suppose. I assume this is very accurate. Her whistle? That's kind of... Okay, no. That was a reach. That was a reach. Buddy's not gonna have anything helpful to say. No offense, buddy. Yeah, phones do be coming in booth form. Let's see if there's any... I don't remember this box being here before. There we go! Atomic converter. Alright, well that's one thing. I really thought it was the phone booth. It's not the phone booth? What else would it be? Could try in here. Doesn't seem like it. Can rob the place? No. Don't want to buy a gumball. That feels not helpful at this moment. Maybe the robot? Well, no. Where would I get an auxiliary sensor? It's not from the speakers. Oh, sure, it is the robot. Okay, just gut the robot for parts. He won't feel anything. Yeah, that'd be great, Tobor. Why is sarcasm always lost on fleshies? Fine, one less auxiliary center is that much less I have to listen to human insanity. Alright. We have fun here. Did you say something? Oh no. You just got electrocuted. We probably shouldn't have had this conversation in water. Yeah. And this is why the robots are gonna rise up and kill us. We've done it to ourselves. Alright, time to let Dr. F know I've collected all the parts. I forgot that's why we were doing this. Alright. I've robbed your robot. Now give me the stuff. Excellent. I will fashion you the most devastating super detector ever. This will only take a moment. What are we using it to detect? I guess the radiation. With my new super detector, I should be able to track the radiation. I should start with the water near the center of the beach. Alright, let's do it. I got excited. We're not near the center of the beach at all. Whee! Alright, are we picking up anything? Anything at all? Uh-oh. Probably shouldn't be swimming deeper into this. Uh-oh. We are sending ourselves to an early grave following this trail. But oh, didn't we have fun? Yeah, I'm sure you are sick, but that can't feel good. The radiation is strongest near the cliff wall, but the trail suddenly ends. What's behind this wall? Oh, do we examine this? Broken crab trap seems to have lost the battle with its occupant. Okay, seemingly unrelated. What do I manipulate over here? No! Bring it back! Oh, for sure we're getting that treasure chest. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Alright, let's get this. Very important. Oh. Okay, we're not done. Higher than I thought it was. Try that. Oh, beans. Alright, I'll try it one more time and then I'll get bored and give up. As it tends to go. Okay. We did it!
Ooh, Wabiganu! Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yeah, maybe the radiation adds to the crab cake flavor. Maybe that's the secret sauce. Decorations, let's go. Oop. The door? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. We're not getting on a submarine today. My investigation has led me to the secret cavern. There must be some useful information here. Aha! An order invoice for paint! With phone records and the paint invoice, I can tie... okay, I didn't realize that's what they said. I can tie Yuki to the secret submarine. A suspiciously secret submarine. Dun dun dun. Paint invoice is a good piece of evidence, but I bet there's more to be found in this cave. This high-tech gizmo looks like it's used for navigation. It's also very complicated, so I better not mess with it if I don't have to. This is a very high-tech computer. Even a secret one. Woo-woo! Trophy! Patterns! Alright. Let's check out the submarine. If it's the last thing we do, probably. Collection of lockers for storing things. Bust it open. Go! No. Nothing?
Oh, marble.
Yikes, moldy wet... Oh, okay, moldy wetsuits.
Oh.
Looks like some type of motorized control station. It also looks broken. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do a gear puzzle. I can't inspect the submarine while it's mostly beneath water. Fixing the broken controls might help with that. Oh no. Oh nar. Nar. Fine. Fine. If it's what it takes to solve the mystery, I'll do it, but I will complain about it the entire time. I just don't respect the gear puzzle because you don't have to use all the pieces, and that feels wrong. Feels like it leads me astray. Or, you know what? No. I don't like that. You're going here. Take that. I mean, I'm assuming that goes in the middle. Like that. Like that. Oh. Well, that's definitely not correct then. And wait. Hang on, that doesn't work. That works? Question mark? Okay. Oh, I feel like we got this part at least. All right, it's just the gear part. It's gonna be hard. Mm-hmm. Oh. That wasn't so bad. Okay. Okay, I kind of love that submarine. It's kind of cute. The sub is now above water and I can take a better look at it.
Oh.
There's a length of rope tangled around the sub's propeller. The rope tangled in the submarine's propeller seems to be from Justice's traps. If so, the sub maybe will cut them. Dun 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 dun. Justice will be interested to hear what I have to say about his missing crab cages. Okay, I realize we're at the end of the mystery. I'm not going away because we're just about to solve it, but I do really have to pee. So I'm gonna pee real quick and I'm gonna put some eye drops in and I'll be back momentarily and we'll finish the sub. Okay. Don't mind me just clicking through all the things. Those were all a lie. This is the real thing. All right, we're back. Yes, well, welcome mods. Welcome everybody. All right. Dramatic confrontation time. I know the stream is like about to end in 5 minutes, but I just, you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Oh, the crying emote. I haven't actually seen that used in chat thus far. It is cute. All right, where is Mr. Justice? Here he is. Hey, Justice. I think I know what happened to your traps. Tell me now, kid. So what did you find out, kid? Do you know who stole my lunch? Well, it turns out nobody stole the crabs at all. Traps were smashed by propellers. They were that close to the dock? But all the docks here are all the boats docked here are sailboats. Kid, I'm no agent, but that doesn't make sense. Seems strange at first to me too, but I followed a radiation signature to a hidden Morkicorp submarine dock. Also, hi Laffy Taffy, this is how I look now. This is my new look. It seems strange to me too, but I followed a radiation signature to a hidden Morkicorp submarine dock. Turns out, Yuki has been driving a mini-sub around. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure why she's doing it. Yuki loves driving the Yuki sub. Yuki, why are you joyriding around in a nuclear submarine? Yuki doesn't have to tell you. Are you charging Yuki with something? Yuki knows her rights. Yuki requests her lawyer. There you go. Good job. Kid has a surprisingly good grasp of the legal system. Morkicorp lawyers are great for biting in high-stakes corporate litigation. Oh, no. On this day of all days. Sorry about the traps, Justice, but I've got to learn more about what's going on here. Honestly, you can't disprove that they didn't gain supernatural powers due to radioactivity and broke out of the crab pots themselves. So... Hey, I understand, kid. Thanks for the help. Guess I've got some online crab trap shopping to do. Get that Amazon Prime. Looks like I completed the major cases here. I should check in with Buddy to discuss what to do next. Alright, that seems like a good finishing point. Let me see. How do I save? I don't remember which button I press. Definitely, because we definitely want to save. I feel like we gotta finish it next week, you know? I think we can't have that much more left to do. But I'm excited. I won't be wearing these glasses next time. Sorry. This can't be it forever, right? It is a little, you know, wearing sunglasses indoors are not ideal, believe it or not. Oh wait, that's not the just chatting. Here we go. There we go. Now I can see the chat. But also, I'll do an eye reveal. You can see I've got like a bursted blood vessel here, so I look kind of scary, honestly, without the sunglasses, so maybe this is like the way to go. At least until my eye heals. Would they be iconic for Alice in Wonderland? Don't you? I mean, it doesn't take that much convincing. Maybe this will be my new brand. I'll be like, what was that really old school YouTuber? Mystery Guitar Dude or whatever. It used to be his shtick. He kind of wore glasses like this. I feel like that could be my new thing. XQC, watch out. This is coming for you. Coming for your brand. I too can sit in silence and react to other people and just go, But when you do it in these glasses, it looks cool. Ugh. Weather nerdy boy always hitting me with the questions out the gate. I've always wanted to create a Patreon, or not always, but I've wanted to for a while. I just honestly didn't have the time while I was working full time, and now that I'm not, I have the time to do it and create bonus content on there. And you know, there's lots of things that I would like to do or like to make videos on, but aren't really like main channel worthy. And so I think that'll be a fun space to do that kind of thing. And then if people want to support me over there, they can do that. But obviously it's not like a mandatory thing. But anyways, this was a fun time. I know for people who were here on early, we started kind of serious, but I'm glad we were able to end on a fun note. Yeah, thank you, Madison. For anyone who wasn't here at the beginning, I did have a discussion about why I left my full-time position. I'm doing full-time content creation for right now, and if you missed it, I'll be uploading the VOD in like a day or two, so don't worry about that. And I'll also probably do some sort of explanation on my main channel at some point. I'm just kind of focusing on the chicken girl stuff right now, but yeah, I'm excited. Anyways, I need to go rest my eyes. I think my scary looking eyes, but I'm not blind. This is mostly just a fashion statement. I don't want to scare anybody. Anyways, yeah, have a good rest of your night, folks. We'll see you on Thursday for Alice in Wonderland. Good night, drink water, be safe.